Hi, I'm Mike, founder of GoodBed.com. Today we're going to be showing you the natural and the nurture mattresses from Nolah. These are a couple of affordable options that are specifically designed for people looking for natural materials and/or the lack of harmful chemicals. And in this pair, you even have an option for adults and one for kids. We're excited to show them to you. Stick around. Okay, so let's start with the grown-up mattress here, which is the natural. And this is a mattress that we would classify as an all-natural latex over pocketed spring construction. And clearly, that all-natural latex is a big part of what makes this a natural mattress, since that is the principal comfort material here. And to get a little bit more specific about that latex, you essentially have 2 layers of latex right up at the top of the mattress, totaling 3 inches of latex altogether. It's a 2-inch layer of 100% natural tallow latex on top. And then below that, you have a 1-inch layer of 100% natural tallow latex that acts as sort of a transition layer. So it is a little bit firmer than the top layer. Now, continuing with other features that make this a natural mattress, I would next go to the cover, because the cover is actually certified in its entirety as organic by GOTS, the Global Organic Textile Standard, which is really the official certifying body that gives the organic stamp of approval to products in this industry. And they really focus on certifying finished products, which in this case refers to the cover, not the entire mattress and its entire assembly. It is the cover, but that does include obviously the wool that is stitched into it. So I'll get onto that next. There is 100% organic wool, which basically not only serves as the quilt of this mattress from a comfort standpoint, but also provides the fire barrier. So one of the biggest challenges in making a mattress more natural or even organic is how do you meet the flame retardancy standards that are required by law without using any kind of chemicals and by strictly using only natural materials. And really the best way to do that, or at least the most common way that gets done, is with the use of wool, which is a natural fire retardant. So that's what they've done here. They not only have wool quilted into the top cover, they have some wool quilted into the side panels that further helps meet those standards, and also just kind of adds a little bit of nice softness along the sides of the mattress. So that's basically, that whole unit is 100% organic cotton in the fabric, and then 100% organic wool inside. And then turning our attention to the bottom of the mattress, you have one more natural element of this mattress, which is that the coils need something to rest on. And typically that's going to be a role served by a 1-inch or so piece of foam, relatively rigid foam. In this case though, in order to again remove the use of chemicals from this mattress, they instead used basically a pad made from organic wool and cotton. And so that kind of blended material into that pad is what again provides this something for coils to rest on in this case. And lastly, but certainly not least, we have the coil unit. Now this is going to be an 8-inch unit. It's going to comprise the majority of the height of this mattress. And it's also going to be the principal support material in this mattress. It is an 840 coil count in a queen size, and it has a couple interesting features I want to point out. Number one is it is a zoned unit. So that in this case means that the center third of the mattress uses stronger, beefier coils, which basically are designed to provide a little bit more support in the area of your body where you carry the most weight, where all of us carries the most weight, which is our hips. And so that is one of the key features. They call that HD Max Tri-Zone, but that's basically what they're referring to, is the use of heavier or stronger coils in that center third of the mattress. But also, this is a mattress that does provide edge support. So they do that, in this case, in the coil layer of the mattress by using, along the side rails, they use 2 rows of narrower diameter coils that essentially allow for a higher coil density going along the edge of the mattress. That gives you a little bit more support along these side rails. And at the head and foot of the mattress, they also have some additional edge support. In this case, they do it a little differently. They essentially use a couple of rows of those same beefier coils that they use in the center third at the head and at the foot. Now in our testing, we did not find the edge support to be as good at the head or foot of the mattress as it is along the side rails, but we also don't feel that the edge support is as important at the head and foot because you're never going to be lying along the head or foot of the mattress the way you are along the side. So that is the entire construction of this mattress, which all adds up to an 11-inch profile in total. So now, in terms of what you're actually going to experience when sleeping on this mattress, let's get into some of the feel characteristics. And I should preface this by saying that feel characteristics are entirely preference-based, meaning there's no universal better or worse. We're just trying to figure out to what degree this mattress is going to meet your personal preferences. And let's start with softness level. In this case, the softness of this mattress is really right down the middle. This is, in our spectrum, a straight up medium. And likewise, the cushioning depth, which is a separate characteristic that we look at, and it is the difference between sort of that sleeping in your mattress versus sleeping on your mattress. Again, we put this right in the middle of that spectrum. So it's really kind of like a perfect hybrid, if you will, of that hugged or cradled sensation, of which you get a teeny tiny bit of, or that floating above your mattress sensation, which you also get some of. And in fact, if anything, this veers towards the latter, not so much because the mattress isn't able to conform to your curves, or isn't that you're not sinking into the mattress at all. It's more because latex itself has this naturally buoyant feel. If you've never been on a mattress made with latex as its principal comfort layer, it does feel very different from anything else that you would have experienced, because it has this natural kind of uplifting buoyancy to it. And that on its own has kind of that more floating above your mattress type of sensation, irrespective of how deep you may be sinking into the mattress or how much or little it may be conforming to your curves. So on balance, you're going to get more of that sensation, but at the same time, the mattress is going to be able to conform to your curves kind of an average amount. And that is something that is important and relevant for side sleepers and or curvier folks. Now, in terms of the other two feel characteristics, the first one is memory feel, and there is no memory foam in this mattress, and likewise, there is no memory feel either. Latex and springs are both very quick responding materials. They're going to respond instantly and recover instantly, so you're not going to get any of that slow melting sensation or delayed recovery with this mattress. And likewise, when it comes to bounce, you are going to get quite a bit of bounce in this mattress, whether you're talking about at the surface due to the springiness of the latex, or even as you get further down into the mattress and you're activating those coils, which of course are springy themselves. So kind of at all levels of the mattress, quite a bit of bounce. So now let's shift gears a little and talk about some of the features of this mattress. I talked about the edge support features of the coil unit. In terms of how that actually manifests in edge support quality, we did find the edge support here to be very good. As I noted, not as good at the head and foot as it is on the sides, but we look principally at edge support on the sides because that's where it's going to be most useful for you. And we do look at it both lying on the edge of the mattress as well as sitting on the edge of the mattress, and on balance found the edge support here to be very good. Another consideration you might have when shopping for a mattress is temperature, or keeping yourself cool during the night. And I do want to point out that this is going to be a construction type that's going to do inherently a pretty good job of that for you. And it's not because it has any specific features that may be touted as cooling features. It's more just because of it doesn't have any features that are likely to trap heat. And it does have some features that are likely to promote airflow, which is actually the best way for heat to escape your body and not get trapped close to you and keep you hot. So for example, the latex itself, of which again there's two layers, that actually is made with pin core holes. Just when latex is put into mattresses, it always has these vertical holes going through it. That's a perfect way for air to easily travel vertically through the mattress, through those latex layers. On top of that, the wool provides kind of just a naturally neutral, like if you think about wool in your clothing, like yes, you want to wear that wool sweater in the winter, but it's also a material that's very breathable, and therefore is one that is not likely to make you too hot when you're sleeping on it. And then lastly, there are only 3 inches of comfort materials between you and this coil unit, which goes edge to edge. So basically, once you get below those first 3 inches, the mattress is 99% air. So the heat doesn't have to travel very far through the mattress, in other words, to get to a layer where there is basically a ton of airflow. So all those features, I think, together are likely to make it so that heat is just not likely to be an issue for you on this mattress. And if you're someone for whom the ease of repositioning on a mattress is an important criteria, maybe you don't want to get stuck in a hole or have a hard time moving around at night, this is definitely going to be a good option for you, because this type of mattress in general makes it very easy to reposition. In fact, it almost feels like it's helping you along a little bit. So having difficulties repositioning is definitely not going to be an issue for you on this mattress. So those are just a few of the features that we look at when we assess a mattress that I wanted to highlight for you here in this video. So now let's move on to the Nurture, which again is kind of a child counterpart to the Natural. And in fact, it only comes in 3 sizes, twin, twin XL, and full. So it's really not designed to be a master bedroom kind of a mattress. And this is a mattress that is made with many of the same components, certainly the same kind of organic cotton cover with the wool serving as the quilt layer as well as acting as the fire barrier. It also uses 100% natural tallow latex. One of the key differences, though, is that it has a flippable design. So that means that there are comfort layers on both the top and the bottom, so you can sleep on either side of the mattress. Now those comfort layers actually have slightly different softness levels on the top from the bottom. It's meant to be kind of a firm side and soft side, but we'll get into that in a moment. The other key difference is that overall this is a mattress that has a slightly lower profile. It's slightly shorter, in other words. It's a 10-inch mattress instead of an 11-inch mattress. And the way they achieve that is they use a different coil unit. So this is a 6-inch coil unit. It does have the same overall coil count, and it does actually have the same kind of edge support features, but otherwise it is a different coil unit than the one used in the Natural. Now in terms of the latex, so in order to get to 10 inches, essentially what you have on either side of that 6-inch coil unit is 2 inches of that 100% natural tallow latex on either side. So if you think about it, that means that on either side of the mattress, no matter which side you're sleeping on, you have a little bit less comfort material between you and the coils than what you have on the Natural mattress. But that's actually okay, because the reality is this is a mattress that's going to be used by kids who don't weigh as much, and so they're not going to need as much padding between them and the springs anyways. Now in terms of the feels of this mattress, these are going to be pretty similar as well to the Natural, particularly with respect to the lack of any kind of memory feel, as well as the prominence of the amount of bounce in the mattress. In terms of the softness levels, I would actually say that the firm side is just a tad bit firmer than in the Natural mattress, but still within the classification that we would call a medium. The soft side is just a tad softer than what you have on the Natural and pushes it just into what we would call a medium soft, the classification just to the softer side of medium. So on balance, I guess the average of the two sides is slightly softer than what you have on the Natural. But that feels about right to me, actually, because due to the fact that kids are lighter than adults, any mattress is going to feel a little bit firmer to a kid than it will to an adult. In fact, I gave my kids at one point mattresses that I would consider medium firm, and they thought they were sleeping on granite. So I think this is actually going to feel pretty good to a kid. Even the soft side, while they're smaller, might even feel a little on the firm side to a kid, but they'll grow into that and that will end up feeling good. The other thing I want to point out about the construction of this mattress is that I did talk about edge support. The edge support here is basically equivalent to what we found on the Natural. And that actually is a feature that I think has some particular relevance when you're buying a mattress for your child, because you oftentimes, at least if you're anything like my wife and I, you might find yourself in bed with your child, reading a book, helping them fall asleep, whatever it is, and there may not be a lot of space, particularly when you talk about stuffed animals and other things taking up real estate in that bed. And if it's a twin size, you're going to be sort of squeezed to the edge. So you're going to want to make sure you have a mattress that has good edge support, or you're going to find yourself straining to even hold that position for long. So edge support here is very good, and that's going to be, I think, a key feature when you're buying a mattress for your child. And then the other thing I'll just put kind of a bow on is that we obviously talked a lot about natural materials and the lack of harmful chemicals when we spoke about the Natural. And I did just touch briefly on the fact that this mattress uses many of those same components. But I just want to connect the dots that for those of you who are thinking about the Nurture, I'm sure the lack of harmful chemicals is a big consideration for you when you're choosing a mattress for your child. And I think that is something that is a great selling point of this Nurture mattress, is that you can feel safe and confident and comfortable with your child sleeping on this mattress and not being exposed to anything that could potentially be harmful to them. So there you have it. We hope you found this to be a helpful overview of these two very natural mattresses from Nolah. For more helpful information about how to find the right mattress for you, go to our website, GoodBed.com. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and we really hope you sleep well.